Johnny Lewis on the Rat Rod 2 Lanes Neon. Been playing a little more John Mellencamp. This is a number 4 of my documentaries on his video and movie locations. So, we're going to head out. We're going to start putting all this stuff together. And you'll see the magic when we're done. I'll catch you up when we start and get it finished. This is just off Highway 11, Reading Road, the famous Rock Sage Gate. And this is the little piece of road where John's on-screen actor stunt double was pushed out of the back of the pickup truck. They come screaming down through here. That never happened in real life. That was just something they made up for the movie too, by the way. We're heading west. I do believe it's Reading Road. It's just right off Highway 11 west past the Rock Escape. They come down here and they... Oh, whoa. Tax money at work. They come down through here, shove him out, and sparks is flying, and he's scooting along in the cage, and everything going great until he gets here and everything goes stop. It's hard to see, it's grown up, that little sign, but you'll see that sign right here where it says turn right. That little sign, you'll see that in the video of it too. And that's where he was flung over in there. There's the sign from the movie. You see he goes right around the curve. Well, you're supposed to, he crashed. And this is the infamous cage was built. There used to be a little plaque. It hung right there where those screws are. The plaque's missing. You see that spot where it was? It said this was for movie purposes only. They didn't really do that. Yes, I have been in it. If you watch my other videos. I laid in it, got my picture. They got it welded shut or something now, but there's a little more gap in there, I guess, to keep people out of it like me. But it's right here at the Southern Indiana Center for the Arts. And the neat thing is this is the barn where Wild Nights was shot. You'll notice the windows and that door. If you look behind the stage where they're singing, John and Michelle, that's where it was filmed. And his parents just live across the road. His dad still lives there. And it's called Southern Indiana Center for the Arts. And we are off in Frankenstein. Okay, I'm in the famous cage from the Fallen from Grace movie, where John his buddy strapped him in and pushed him out of the back of a truck here at the Southern Indiana Center for the Arts in, I would call it Rockford. It's the name of the place is Rockford. It's Seymour to me. But here's the cage, and I always wanted to come up and get in it. I've seen it before, but didn't climb into it, so now I'm gonna try to figure out how to climb out. But this is the actual cage from the movie that John was in. And I have unfolded my 6' 1" frame out of it. Whew. But it's from the movie, and it's really neat. There's a little write up here about it. This is the movie Fallen from Grace, and actual cage. And something else that's really neat is this is where John shot the attic scene in the Wild Nights video. They let me in there once before, but there's no one here today. There's those 2 little windows in the front. I believe the stage is at this end. And if you watch the video, you can recognize that. It's a little small area. But this is where most of that video was shot, except for the young lady part where she was a taxi cab driver. And it's all right here at the Southern Indiana Center for the Arts. Whew. Got the cage from the movie and the loft where Wild Nights was shot. Really neat. Really neat. And now we're off to our next location again. You remember the windows from the outside? There they are in the background. And the window right in the center is where those little doors open that close most of the time. But that's where the video was shot, Wild Nights. Here's a quick shot from the small town video. He pops up real quick. It's right on Chestnut Street. Here it is the day they just repainted the building, but it's still the same place right there by the train tracks on Chestnut. And here's from Lonely 09's video. They're sitting in that doorway that used to be a drugstore. That's right beside the bank on Chestnut Street. This is the shot nowadays. The little used to be a Hook's drugstore. We're on Chestnut, corner of Chestnut and 2nd, I believe. Yeah, corner of Chestnut and 2nd. But that's where they were sitting in the little door. There's the little pillars and the block from the bank beside it. And we're off. And this is the ending of the Pink Houses video. He has a train rolling through here. That's the structure you see. I'll put some more stills with it in here. But that's it. There's Highway 50. I don't know the road I'm on. It's a little side street, but it's Highway 50. There's train tracks here. Can't miss it. But that's the ending. The train rolls down through there. The little signal house thing, the little brick thing is gone. They've tore it down. They've built a new park over here and whatnot. But that's where the train goes rolling through at the end of the video. Still there. Pretty iconic. The little light you can see is still up there. Can you see it in my video? How it sticks out? That weird shape at the top. Not the tower standing up, but everything else is there. It might be at this angle in the video, but it's right here in Seymour, Highway 50. Train rolls right down these tracks here. Here's the video shot. Looks identical from the video, doesn't it? All the shape and everything's still there. It's awesome. Here's another quick shot from the video. You can very recognizable, Seymour Chamber of Commerce. You can recognize it from the architecture and the door. And it is right beside the music notes and the famous parking meter in honor of John Mellencamp's many hours spent as a youth in downtown Seymour. From the crumbling down video, we jumped over one, and here's the notes, and here's the little building from the video. It flashes up, so it's very recognizable from the architecture. From the architecture and that door design right there. Right here on Chestnut Street. Here's the video shot from small town. You can see it. It's identical. The architecture and those door designs is right there today. This is the house that John pulls into where his on-screen sister lived. 772 Willow Drive in Seymour. See the little garage, the porch is there. Everything's just like it was in the movie. About. We're off to the next one. This is from small town, a family shop from this parking lot or backyard area here. I'll show you it today. Alright, this is where the photo was taken. You just saw everybody kind of sitting here, edge of this field, yard area. And if you're familiar with the movie, you'll look right there on that side of the house in the middle of the screen. There's a screened in porch, first and second floor porch. If you watch the movie, Falling from Grace, he's talking to his uncle, John is. And if you look through that window, you see this little restaurant right here. That's what you see because it's facing this way. He was facing this way, the camera was. But that's where the picture was taken with the thing. And that's the little outside porch on John's dad's house right there. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let me get my finger in it. Yeehaw, you forget that. But that's where it was, right there on the side of the house, the little screened in porch. They was upstairs talking to Deb Taylor. And you see this little restaurant in the background. And everyone was sitting here at the edge of this field, the edge of their yards, that family pick. And there's the little restaurant you see in the background right here on Highway 11 in Rockford. that where we're at? Yeah, Rockford. Yeah. We go so much, I forget where I'm at. And here's the shot from the small town video. Looking north on Chestnut Street. This shot was taken on the corner of Chestnut and Bruce. He was shooting that way. You can recognize the arch of the second building, the little bubble on top, and how the bricks are painted brown and red inside out, and in and out, in and out. And the two buildings there right together. But this is facing north on Chestnut, the corner of Bruce and Chestnut. Here's the video shot. There's the little bubble on top of the one building, and the other two that's right together, they're still the same. Here's a famous shot he done right there in Seymour on Chestnut Street with the train tracks. You can look in the back at the buildings. You recognize it today, and here's me doing it. There's the building in the background, the little door and window and everything in the same spot right on Chestnut. This is the video shot from Rain on the Scarecrow. We go up, and I'll show you what it looks like here today. This is the famous Belmont Church of Christ, where the ending to Rain on the Scarecrow was shot. Of course, the 97 crosses that was in the cold yard are gone. Those were put there just for the video. Some people ask me, was there a cemetery there? Now it's paved here and you're parking on graves. No. Those 97 crosses fit the song for the 97 families who lost 97 farms. So that was a prop. But we're in Belmont Church of Christ. And close to here is John's recording studio. Offside, they dubbed it the Shack. I'm not going to show anybody where that's at. I've been asked not to. Just the church where the ending of Scarecrow was shot. Pretty neat. Someone asked me about it. Yeah, I know where that's at. I've been there. I'll just run right up there. Here's the water tower for I was born in a small town right in Seymour. I'll show you what it looks like today. This is the water tower from the video. You can see they repainted it. Right at the corner of US 31 and Highway 50. They repainted it, and this other company may have took over. I can't remember a few years ago, but this is the water tower. It's in the video. Saw it many times. I think it said Seymour back then. This is from the small town video, right in Belmont, in between Little Nashville and Bloomington. And yeah, I had to go up and recreate it. You see the signs facing it the same way. It's the same signs, same spot.